Hey, and welcome to the final episode of the Sloppy Bro Show. I'm your host, Marcus. This is going to be the last show before the new year comes around. Tonight we've got JT with us. Say hello, JT.
What's going on, everybody?
And tonight we're going to be talking about what's going on in Virginia with the 2A sanctuary counties that are going regarding all this bullshit with the Second Amendment. For those of you not aware, Virginia has flipped blue, and just as we thought, they are now coming for their guns. So
Sound is okay.
sound is okay. We have got sound finally.
Yep.
Okay, well, apparently we had a little mishap earlier. This was our third take going live. Apparently, OBS decided it was going to eat a bag of dicks and fuck up, so I got that rebooted. So we can start. For those of you that are just tuning in, feel free to join in the chat. Also, if you'd like to be live on the show via Skype, let me know and I will send you the information you need so we can get you connected and a part of what's going on.
And happy holidays to everybody.
Yes,
Hope you
yes. Happy holidays.
had a good Christmas and hopefully a great New Year.
Yeah, my Christmas wasn't too bad. I mean, I only had the one day off with work because, the company, well, that's just the way it rolls, and I'm thankful to have a job, so be it. And, I burned up all my PTO time, so unfortunately, I didn't wasn't able to take a day. But outside of that, my kid had a good Christmas. He was happy with what he got. It was nice just to be able to take the day and relax, have a few drinks, watch a couple of movies, get caught up on some shows. So, yeah.
Yep.
And, we've just got New Year's Eve right around the corner. We can finally tell 2019 to eat a bag of dicks.
Yep. The wife and I had a nice low key Christmas. No hoopla, just low key and relaxing.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. So, cheers.
Cheers.
So, getting back to the discussion on hand, there's some shit going down in Virginia.
Damn right.
I tell you, reading all the news media and watching the videos, this shit almost plays out like the damn Hunger Games.
Well, people don't, I mean, the saying is true. Elections have consequences.
Well, this is what happens when you get relaxed, complacent, and you don't get out and vote. This shit
Even though
happens right here.
even though I feel that there was voter fraud in Virginia, and you have a few little counties that made a very Republican state go blue. Um, Nothing that I can prove, but just the way the Democrats do business, they're going to win by hook or by crook.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it definitely helped them that they had Bloomberg behind them throwing in all that damn money, which just goes to show you that elections can be bought.
You know, Bloomberg money.
And that's something that should really concern the American people. We have got to figure out how to get money out of politics.
You know,
Otherwise, this shit is just going to continue.
and I mean, for all of your viewers that don't know, there is a 2A rally coming up on January 20th. We all know that that actually coincides with MLK Day. But Virginia has a lobby day that they've had year over year over year, and it's where they come out and lobby to their legislators within the local government or within the state government of what they want the legislators to pass or to ignore. And to me, it's a perfect storm because your normal blue collar worker can't take the time off work to go to these rallies so that these legislators are in session and can hear what your concerns are.
Right.
Patriots always rally on the weekends, and the legislators aren't there on the weekends.
Yeah, that's why, it pays. Well, it's very important. I mean, especially for those, in the area, if they can, to take the damn day off of work, go out and do your part, and show them, what bullshit these laws are all about. Because I got to tell you, man, I forget the guy's name. I was watching on YouTube this morning, but he actually had the laws that they're trying to pass through, and I mean, these things read so vague that they literally include every damn gun, with the exception of flintlocks and muskets.
Oh yeah, yeah. They want to pass outlawing um, high capacity magazines, which are magazines of over 10 rounds. They want to do background checks, or actually more intrusive background checks. They want to raise the age to own a gun from 18 to 21. They want to pass red flag gun laws, and everybody who doesn't know what those are, it's basically allowing law enforcement to take your weapons without due process, and you don't get to say anything about it. Um, what else? They're trying to change the carry laws on the state grounds in before this rally even happens. That could possibly go down on the 8th of January. I forget what the congresswoman's name is, but she said that that was one of the first laws that or rules that they're going to try to enact. And for anybody that doesn't know, for years and years, people have been able to carry on Capitol grounds and even in the courthouse, and even in the legislative building.
Well, hell, that's more advanced than what we can do here in North Carolina, because I don't even think we can take a gun anywhere near a damn legislative building in North Carolina.
No, no, you can't even North Carolina. You can't even carry a weapon to a rally event.
Which, is kind of bullshit in my opinion, but, what are you going to do?
Right, and I mean now you've got the governor Northam threatening to set up roadblocks prior to this rally. You've got him threatening to turn off electricity, cell phones, and possibly the rumor is use UN support to come in and do disarmament. What are the other things that I've been hearing about this thing?
So you're saying that they're actually thinking about using the National Guard to come in and disarm American citizens on American soil?
Well, no, I mean, that was another rumor, is that he was going to use the National Guard, and you've got rank and file guard members that are in your community that are saying that we will not uphold unconstitutional law. So that's a bonus. But he's talking about using UN, United Nation troops.
Now, how the hell can he use UN troops? He doesn't have that kind of authority.
I'm just saying that's one of the narratives that's being pushed right now.
Well, to me, that would seem like a false narrative, because I don't see the hell the governor of damn Virginia could have anything to do with the United Nations as far as pulling in troops or anything. That would, to me, have to come from the damn president of the United States,
Right.
Donald J. Trump, who,
Well,
for
he
those of you that
allowed.
are not aware of, he is not impeached. He's still your president, so fuck off.
That's right. Um, but I mean, to have the UN come and invade U.S. soil should be an act of war.
Oh, hell yeah.
In my,
Most definitely.
but you got, I mean, this thing has gotten so much traction. They're looking at an estimate of about 10,000 people showing up for this rally on the 20th.
Really, I would think it actually would be a lot more than that personally.
It may be more, but that's what the conservative number is right now. Um, I listened to a live stream, and the group that's putting this whole lobby day on is a group called the Virginia Citizens Defense League. They do have a website. They've got a Facebook page. If you want current news on what's going on with the rally, I encourage you to go check them out.
Yes, most definitely. As a matter of fact, if you'll send me that link later on, I'll make sure it gets into the description So anybody that wants to go check that out, can feel free to do so.
By the way, hey Adam, how are you? Thanks for joining this. Thanks for joining the stream.
I tried to turn up the speaker volume a little louder there, Adam, so hopefully you can hear Jay a lot better. As a matter of
He
fact,
says he can barely. He said he can barely hear me, but he can hear you really well.
yeah, let me
I'll I'll try to get closer to the phone.
let me see if there's a volume. Well, there's not even a damn volume control on the damn Skype on my end that I can adjust for you. It doesn't look like.
Right. But I'm sorry. I just want to acknowledge some of your people coming into the streaming on YouTube.
No, no, definitely. Adam, welcome to the show. It's always good to see you again, brother. It looks like we've got three other viewers, so don't be shy. Jump
Quit
in,
lurking.
quit
Quit
lurking,
lurking and
jump in
comment.
the, grow a sack, get in chat, and let's hear your thoughts on this issue.
Also, some more info that I found out is apparently they are dividing this rally up into two groups on request of the Virginia Citizens Defense League. And there's a lot of militia members, a lot of patriots that are coming, um, bearing arms to show support and solidarity for the Second Amendment. And they are actually separating the two groups. Now, I don't know how that's going to work, um, but I know that the way I roll has never been to be in a suit and tie to hell, I don't even own a suit. Um, as blue collar as you get. So I'm
Right.
going to be standing my brothers and sisters on that side of the line.
No, I don't. No, I agree with you there. It's the blue collar worker that built this country, um, that pretty much started all this shit. So they're definitely the guys that I want to be standing beside. Though I'm not gonna lie, I do hope that the dumbass white supremacists sit at home, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean,
I
there's
would just hate to see another Charlottesville occur.
right. I mean, there's rumors that the quote unquote alt right, whatever that may consist of, may be there, but by far, by by far, there's going to be more patriots there that believe in the Constitution, that are of like mind. That I don't know how much opposition is going to show up, if there's any opposition at all, but at least know you're going to have a lot of patriots that have your back.
Yeah, true that. True that.
Yes, Adam, I am drinking a White Claw because the claw is law.
Yeah. For some reason, they're still saying they can barely hear you. So
Yeah,
it's ironic though, because the last live stream that we did together, the
it
issue
was
was
loud.
you were loud and I was too quiet.
Right.
So it's like Jesus Christ, man. Can we get it together?
Some consistency, please.
Now,
But I mean, I
go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead. They're barely can hear me, but go ahead.
Well, the thing that I'm concerned with, with us being in North Carolina and being so close to Virginia, what are the odds of what's happening there happens here? It wasn't. We didn't win the last election by much in North Carolina. I mean, we stayed red, but if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't by much.
Right.
So what's happening in Virginia, I can definitely see happen here in North Carolina, and that's fucking worrisome in itself. Because I mean, North Carolina. I mean, we've got concealed carry and open carry and all that. You can't carry at protests. You can't carry, on state grounds, shit like that, which I think is kind of bullshit. But whatever. It could be a lot worse. we could be like damn, New York or Chicago or California. But I really do hope that a lot of North Carolinians, if they see this, great. If not, hopefully they'll see the other information float around on YouTube and they'll take it upon themselves to go to Virginia and show their support. Because this could very well happen to us.
Well, and there also, if you go to the VCDL's website, it does list that there are bus locations where um, you can pay. I think it's like $65, and they will shuttle you there and shuttle you back.
That's actually not a bad deal. Um, as a matter of fact, for anybody in North Carolina that can't make it, go to the vcdl.org website, and they do have links where you can donate money to where you can buy a ticket for somebody else, that
Yeah.
wants to go but maybe can't afford to go. So I would implore everybody to, look into that.
But I mean, this shitbag mayor has past history of dressing in blackface, but he thinks he has the chutzpah to tell law-abiding patriot Americans what they can have and what they can protect themselves with. I mean, they're even coming up with legislation where it's going to outlaw learning self-defense, like learning karate or Krav Maga, or I mean, the depths of this idiocy, it just abounds. I mean, it baffles me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, they don't even want people, training, for self defense, And, what gets me is, one of the things that's great about this country that's kept us safe, in regards to the rest of the damn world and kept us from being invaded by a foreign entity is our Second Amendment, our right to bear arms, because they know even if they were to, for some reason, um, get past our damn military, they'd have to contend with our citizens.
Yeah, apparently they're still having problems hearing me.
Yeah, I see that. Stephen Miller said, since he can't hear, he's leaving. Yeah, I swear to fucking God, dude. It must be this damn soundboard. Maybe I need to upgrade to a better one because this is ridiculous. I mean, literally nothing has changed.
Right.
The settings are the damn same. Um, it's just like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, I've got the volume cranked all the way up on the damn audio interface. Uh, I've got the gain levels set up as high as they can go for the computer. Maybe I should damn I don't know. Let me try one more time now that we've rebooted OBS. Let me see what happens when I route the damn audio interface back into the mixing board and bypass the speakers. Shouldn't take but just a quick second. Let me move my keyboard so I don't fuck that up. Uh, all right, come on, get in there, you bastard. Okay, that's been done. Can you guys hear Jay better now?
Test, test, 1 2. Test, test, 1 2.
I mean, damn, it should be. Go ahead and say something again, Jay.
A B C E F G.
Yep. Yeah, I got you coming in on my levels now. You're peaking out at 8. So let's see what that does.
Go ahead, stop. Go up again. ABC. Yep. It seems. It sounds like it's. Yeah, it sounds like it's okay.
Yeah, of course now I'm
Now
hearing
there's an echo.
now I'm hearing a fucking echo,
Yep.
which I shouldn't because I've got the damn FX turned all the way down. So it's doing a mix minus, and I've got it muted on damn YouTube.
Well, why wouldn't it go like this? It's the last stream of the year.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. Um, all the ones where I've tried to bring somebody in either through Skype or the phone, I've had issues with.
I think Hangouts is still work. I don't know if you can do that in OBS.
Yeah, that's something I need to look into for the new year because, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, last week, when we did the live stream, you sounded great on thing. I mean, you were loud. I mean, it was way loud. I mean, Sean was telling me that he was watching on his TV. Um, he was having to turn the volume all the way up on his TV so he could hear me, and then you would speak, and it would
Right.
just like blow his fucking eardrums out.
Yeah, I've experienced that with other YouTubers as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I can come up with 400 ducats. There's a mixing board by Zoom that's designed specifically for live podcasting, where it's all just plug and play. It does all the damn tricky
Right.
shit for you. Just fucking works. But who's got $400 right now?
Well, see, there's another online service called, and I know you get at least with the free version, you get 30 minutes free called Zoom, which you could probably do through OBS since it's web based and it's like a video chat.
Zoom. I'll have to look into that. Oh well. Oh, I thought he said he could hear now, but that was just me.
Yep, yep.
But nobody's saying they can't hear you now. That being said, I'm gonna go run and grab me a beer real quick. I'll be right back.
Right ahead, brother. Well, I see where we have four watching. Guys, throw a comment in the comment section, or the chat section to see if sound is okay now or not. If you guys don't mind.
All right, and we're back. Sorry about that, folks. I really do need to invest in a small refrigerator. That way I don't have to keep running to the damn fridge every time I need a damn refill.
That's right, one of them college dorm fridge.
If anybody's thinking about getting me something next year for Christmas, throw that on your list.
There you go.
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, I hope it's something as simple as, maybe some of these people are drunker and shit, just haven't figured out how to turn their volume up on their computer. How funny would that be if we're just being fucking trolled?
That or boomers.
Yeah, definitely could be boomers. So, along with this, shit going on in Virginia with the whole Second Amendment or whatnot, I've noticed that the hate and the vitriol coming from the left has just increased exponentially, over the last, 6, 8 months. I mean, they're really starting to foam at the mouth, especially, with anybody with any, conservative, libertarian, or right wing, values that, go, that have nothing to do with their far left ideology.
Well, I mean, to call yourself the tolerant left when they're everything but that. I mean, you've got kids now that are scared to say they support our president because the fear of being physically accosted just for being patriotic. It that there's no excuse for that. I mean, we can't even have a civil discourse without being shut down.
Oh, I know. As a matter of fact, you bring up a thing. I'm gonna see if I can find this video. Um, oh yeah, here it is. I'm gonna pull that up and switch over to
Right ahead.
the intro right here. Um, I mean that right there. I mean that's somebody's child. You
Oh,
know,
that's right. That's the guy. That's the little kid, or that's the little youngster on the bus.
yeah.
And where was the bus driver?
Well, not only that, not only where was the bus. I mean, the bus driver was obviously driving the bus. Why they didn't pull the bus over and break that shit up, I don't know. But just the simple fact that you got this young kid. Never mind that he's white, just a Trump supporter, and he's getting his ass kicked now. They refuse to say that this is a hate crime.
Oh, of course not.
You know,
No, if it's on somebody white, it's not a hate crime.
but if this had been reversed, they'd be playing this shit 24/7 in the damn media. We would never hear the end of it.
Of course not. No, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't fit their narrative. It doesn't fit the narrative of every white person is racist.
And I mean, this is the country we live in. I was talking to a buddy of mine today. You know, 20 years ago, if you would have told me this was the world we'd be living in, I'd have spit in your face and laughed at your ass. I mean, how do we get to this point? I want to know. I mean, what changed in 20 years that we are here now where we're at? I mean, I have no fucking clue.
I've got a I've got a great answer.
Let's hear it.
Um, 8 years of Obama.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I can see that. I can see a lot of the divide that came. Well, that he did within the country.
Right. Racial relations went backwards during his administration rather than going the direction that it was going. Everybody was getting along. I mean, the race card was not played nearly like it was. And the fact that nowadays, because he was in office, every denomination except for white people, and I'm not racist in any fact or form, but everything is racist unless you're white.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And no other skin color can be racist. And I don't get that.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You know, I mean, you heard about that guy. I want to say maybe it was in Iowa, the Hispanic gentleman that apparently he ripped down an LGBTQ flag from some church. Went a couple of blocks, set it on fire. Anyway, look, they gave him 16 years. Charged him. Charged it as a hate crime.
Yeah, I think he tore that thing down, and I think he burned it in the parking lot of a strip club.
Yeah. Now,
But burning an LGBT flag is a hate crime. But if you burn an American flag, it's okay.
yeah, well, because it's protected. Freedom of speech is protected under the First Amendment. But this is what gets me. First of all, I have nothing. I have nothing against the LGBTQ community. Um, I've got friends that are gay. Uh, it's a lifestyle just like anybody else. They have just as many rights and entitlements as the rest of us. And if they want to have a flag, they should be able to have a flag and fly that flag. But to label that a hate crime when there was nobody involved. Now, if he'd have took the flag down and beat up a gay person severely and then set it on fire, I can see the hate crime. But just to burn the flag in general without anybody getting physically hurt, I mean, how is
Right.
that a hate crime? That's just somebody being a douchebag. If anything, he should have been charged with, simple theft, depending on the value of the flag, and maybe spent, 30 days in the fucking county lockup and, been over and done with. But to give this man 16 years, a Hispanic man on top of that, I'm just like, what is going on? But yeah, you're right. You can burn one flag and it's protected, under the First Amendment. You burn another flag and now, it's hate. It's a hate crime. I mean, who are coming up with these laws? And not only that, but by charging that as a hate crime, aren't you diminishing real hate crimes, devaluing them,
Oh,
making
w-
them seem
without a doubt. But as long as the law is working for you, then that's all that matters. It's like cutting your nose off to spite your face. I mean, and there are good LGBT groups out there. I actually help with a conservative LGBT group. Um,
now the one you're getting ready to mention. Those are those that was the group that came out for the Stanley cheerleaders, correct?
correct,
Yeah,
correct.
I've been
The
to
group
their
is called.
website.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've been to their website. That they seem like a very good group of individuals.
Yeah, I mean the leader, and I'll just give a shout out to the group. The group's called Deplorable Pride, and the the leader of the group has actually got assaulted by Antifa in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he was the one they brought charges against, saying that he was the aggressor when it shows on film he getting hit in the head with a bottle of water that was given to the other side.
Oh shit,
Needless to say,
that's I swear to God, dude. We're li-
but I mean, I would trust that dude to stand shoulder to shoulder with me, like I would you, like I would any other patriot.
well, I did meet that guy briefly at the Stanley cheerleader event, and I gotta say he seemed like a pretty solid dude, and
Yeah.
I got much respect because I mean I know what he's going through within his own community, especially coming out as conservative. That's a big no for anybody of any kind of group other than white male. I mean, if you're a woman and come out and support Trump, you're a piece of shit. If you're a black man
Mhm.
and you support Trump, you're a damn Uncle Tom. If
You're a
you're if you're if you're
Yeah,
a gay
you're a
person,
bigot.
you
You're
know,
everything under the sun.
it's like there literally is no tolerance or acceptance, by the left for anybody that doesn't, toe the line with them. And the irony is that, it's these fucking white liberals that are
Mhm.
the fucking most racist, the
Oh
most
yeah,
bigoted, you know. the way that they
Well,
talk,
here's
the way they talk down to individuals, thinking that they know what's best for them. I mean, it just fuck, dude.
here's a little bit of caveat on some of this guy's back history is he and I actually put on a stand against communism rally in Charlotte, and while we were there, Antifa found his address, doxed his address, his home address, where his mom worked, his mom's name. Not only that, they went to his house, busted out the back window of his truck, and flattened all four of his tires. But that's not a hate crime.
No, not at all.
Go figure.
But again, this is what happens. This is what happens when conservatives get comfortable and relaxed and they don't go out and vote. Not only in national elections, but, in local and state elections as well. You get
Yep.
these damn liberals in these damn positions, on city council, on school boards, you know, on the police force, and they push these damn agendas, these laws, and nobody comes out and challenges it because, they're too busy sitting at home watching the fucking Masked Singer.
Right on point.
It's, and I mean, not only that, but, the conservatives that we have right now, I mean, these guys have got to wake the fuck up and start getting fucking tough and quit letting the fucking Democrats, steamroll their ass. You know,
Well, patriots need to grow. Well, I can't say all patriots because that encompasses a lot of people. But I would say 80% of patriots need to grow a set of fucking balls and get out and get active. Go start knocking on doors. Go to your local politician that you believe in and ask their campaign, hey, how can I help? Can I make phone calls for you? Can I knock on doors? Can I hand out literature? But we don't see the drive on the Republican side or the conservative side of people willing to do that,
right.
willing to put in the hard work, boots on the ground, and the grassroots effort that it takes to get a candidate that you want to see in office.
Yeah. They got to get it together, man. You know, for you fuckers out there watching this, if you're conservative, wake up. Now's the time to fight because if we don't, this
Hey,
country's going to.
Boogaloo's next. Boogaloo's next, and if it comes, I'm ready. I mean, sometimes I think that would be the easiest answer.
Yeah,
But if that comes, then I lose my country that I fought for.
exactly. I mean, look what happened in the Civil War.
Yeah.
I mean, look how long it took to get over that.
Well, and America will never be America if that ever happens. It'll be lost forever.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I mean, if it comes to that, I'll do what I got to do to, take
Yeah.
care of mine and my own, but that's the last thing I want to see happen. Because, you're right. I mean, if it comes to that, everybody that's gave their life for this country, in the name of freedom, it seems like it'll be all for nothing.
And the future generations that'll lose out on the freedoms that we have right now, that's what scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in other countries, many of them, and I've seen what communist regimes do in other countries, and those people would kill for the liberties that we have, kill for the freedom of speech, the right to bear arms.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, you want to know how you can tell America is the greatest and best country in the world? If it wasn't, we wouldn't have people trying to get in here illegally by the thousands every single damn day.
Right.
They wouldn't come here if this wasn't the best. If this wasn't the place where you could get the best opportunity if you work hard enough for it. Where anything can happen if you're willing to put in the effort. You know, and put in the time and the damn work, man. You could literally be anything you fucking want to be. I mean, look how many damn, multimillionaires and billionaires that we have who never went to fucking college. They just had an idea and they fucking ran with it and they grew it into something. I mean, look at the guys at fucking Google, fucking Apple, Microsoft, fucking Tesla. None of those guys were fucking college graduates.
Look at look at those poor people in Venezuela.
Yeah,
The ones that wish they could be here right now so they didn't have to go against an oppressive government. A government that that took all their weapons. They used to have the right to bear arms. They took that right away and look where they're at.
yeah. I mean, hell, it happened here. They tried to do that here in the damn 1776. The British
Yep.
wanted to take our damn guns, but luckily our damn ancestors were smart enough to go, hey, you know what? Fuck off. You ain't getting shit. You want a war? We'll give you a war. It's just sad that we're getting to that point again, but it's with our own people.
But the biggest difference back then, other than the dates and how technology has progressed, they had just run from a monarchy. They had fresh in their mind what it was to be ruled by a king and to have no say. So they had something, they had past experiences to draw on.
Right.
I mean, even during 1776, you were only one or two generations removed from them coming over from the old world to the new world. And I think that was the fire in their belly. That was the reason they fought tooth and nail, shed blood, so that we could have the free country that we live in today.
Right.
Heck, it's one of the reasons I signed up for the Marine Corps, because I wanted to make sure that the country that I grew up in, the liberties that I enjoy, were there for future generations to enjoy.
Right. Well, buddy, we can't thank you enough for your service.
It goes without mention, man. It's a love of country.
And with that being said, I think that probably makes for a good stopping point. Um, I think they're going to be doing church tonight on Westies. So I think I might pop over there for a little bit, see what's
I'll
going
see
on.
you over there. I'll see you over there.
But outside of that, Jay, thanks for another good conversation. I'm going to wait for this thing to damn edit and upload, and hopefully it's not going to be as bad as I think it may be. Still got some work to do, obviously. Hopefully I can get the kinks, go back to the damn drawing board, see what the fuck's up.
But to reiterate, guys, January 20th, 2A rally, Richmond, Virginia, on the Capitol steps. Be there or be square, but for Christ's sake, feel the patriotic spirit, show up, and don't let Virginia be the start of disarming of America.
Amen to that.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. A hooroo, and
hooroo.
we'll catch you on the flip side.
All right, brother. Be good, man. Cheers.